Hello everyone, this is Valderon and this is No Man's Sky. This is the known universe. Well, kind of. At least it's one known galaxy we are going to fly a little bit around in. It's the Euclid start and we're playing the survival game. So it will be a more slow paced than the normal game, and it is going to be a little bit as it comes. I don't have much planned yet. I need to kind of look a little bit where we are with things and what we need to do. So it's going to be, I guess, some missions, some exploration, some gathering, some moaning about lack of storage space, and sometimes some alternative ways to stay alive. That is how it has been so far, so that is not going to change much because some of these things doesn't change. So we are on the freighter and we are kind of ready to rumble, so I just need to have the controls on the screen. And I need some audio. Weirdly enough, I did not have any audio on. And there's always a little bit of lag. We have 3 ships. We have the Utopia Speeder. I kind of took that from the expedition and used that, so I at least had a good ship. I still have the start ship, which is the Radiant Pillar. That at some point will probably be scrapped, and I found this as a distressed and still need a little bit of repair. And we can actually look at what is needed. I think we need some paraffinium. No. Yeah, some paraffinium, and then it's done. So it's almost there, and then we can start building it up. I'm not going to use it much because it is, after all, a shuttle. So what was that? It just landed. It was a sea fighter, so I do have a fighter, so it have to be something very spectacular before I jump into that. I just have to go into it, so it is contact as my primary. So let's go up and see if we have any frigate missions come back. Looks like there is. I still don't have the full contingent of frigates, but I don't get enough dihydrogen and tritium to make the fuel either, so it's kind of okay. It is as it is. But the frigates is a good way of earning some money from time to time. And that we can always use. So it was not the most interesting things coming in, but well, it really is as it is. So, and I do take anything and smile and say thank you. That's the best thing to do, because first of all, it's almost free. And I say almost because you do pay for the fuel. So that one was 1.2 valued. That one, not so much. These I normally sell directly, so they go on the Starship as well. I got a cargo bulkhead, so I can actually add another cargo slot to the freighter. That is not bad either. So these, I don't know if I should save them or not. Actually, as long as I have space, then it's actually fine. When I start running out of space, then I will have to take some decisions, and it might come quicker than we expect, but well, it will, because this way of playing is quite a bit harsh compared to the others, so to normal save. So yeah, I'm just going to say that's how it is. So I have actually a nice bit of money as well. So let's see if we can send some frigates out and maybe get some money back that way, or other things. And I will also put that cargo slot on immediately, because that is a good thing. The more space I have, the more things I can keep. The more things I can keep, better I can speculate in things. So balanced industrial, I do not have a full contingent of industrial. So unfortunately, this is kind of the best mission there is. But I don't think I can call 100 in 33. I need 15 more if I make it 8. I will only be 4 stars. I don't want to do that. Combat I have full up, so which one is the longest? That's that one. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off we go. And I have more combat, but now I just sent them off. But the balanced, I should be able to do trade, exploration, industrial, support and combat. 5 star. Go, go, go. And now the rest I'm just leaving as it is. For now. When I have the possibility to it, I will, but for now, nah. That is not how it's going to be. Damn, what happened? Something disappeared from my screen. Why did it do that? That was weird. Twitch, what are you doing to me? Don't do that, please. So, do I have anything sitting there? No. I have to check the refiner on the freighter as well, because if you leave something there, it might go away. I have not left anything, so well, if I did, it might have disappeared during my logout time. So, well, so what can we actually build? Corridors and doors. Could put those things in. Cultivation chamber. I will of course build more storage rooms. What do they need? A little bit of silver and sodium. And I actually had both, but I'm going to wait because I'm not even close to fill them up yet. So I'm going to save up just in case. So it said something with photographic target, so do I have a mission? Seems like I do. And that's actually nice to start the day with a mission. I hope then it's something which gives some good reward. Provided approximate coordinates, so that's actually good. That's not the worst that could happen. I'm going to check if there is something I want to sell. See, that one was actually quite good, so let's just free up the slot immediately. That's the one I'm doing, okay. Yeah. The reward is okay there, so that's not the worst. There is a bee explorer. It's not hard to find them. So, where am I going? That way. There. What is the planet then? Okay, it's a rainy planet. There might still be sentinels. It doesn't really tell us when we look at them, because that's part of the survival game thing. Don't tell all information. It will sometimes tell it got sentinels, and it will sometimes tell they are aggressive. So at least that is something useful. But all these planets I have visited, which didn't actually have any listed sentinels, all had. So yeah. So I'm not expecting them to be empty. That could of course be wrong as well. It is like that with everything. So the approximate target is in the middle of a water area. You know what? This looks like it's what I'm looking for, so I'm going there. If I'm wrong, I will have to go swim. Or something in that direction. Could try to walk on water, but for roughly 2,000 years no one has done that. So this was where it wanted me to go, so that's good. That makes it a lot easier. Does this look like a warehouse? Good. And there is the tools.
Navigational data received.
So now I have to hand it in the picture, and can't remember if that is on the space station or it is on a trade station, but you'll find out. So yeah, that was useless what I just did. I'm actually trying to find the dig site because getting something with a little bit of substance and maybe a good lump of money is not bad. So where does it want me to go with the mission? That's a question. That one shows that one shows off planet, okay. So let's go to the dig site. It is relatively close, so can quickly go there while we fly over the purple landscape with the trees, which looks a little bit like palms. It's supposedly a rainy planet, so might come some horrible rainstorm sometimes. I personally don't like red or brownish water. What is this? This is a minor silver. Is that useful for anything? Could be. Could be. Temperature 42 degrees. So, are we superheated rainstorm? Yeah, I had a feeling. So, I'm quickly going to do the outside stuff. Take that. Get these. Anything free I love. There's another sentinel. As long as I don't shoot, he'll be fine. By shooting is including the mining laser, by the way. So we can get a word. There's a dash of nanites. nanites, so useful because I used every little one I had. Do I need carbon? I don't know. Actually, there is these. Change to first person because then I don't have to dig for it. Even though I do not actually like to play in first person, but sometimes it's a little bit more useful. So, how much did it eat of my shields? Ah, okay. A little bit, but I think it was worth it. So, these are the places where you often come if you are looking for someone who has disappeared. Whoa, S-class. That is nice. That is actually very nice. I want that. I'm going to just buy it. If anyone is interested, then the coordinates of the system is on screen now. It's in Euclid. So this S-class will come back. So if you want to go and visit this planet, it's quite far out in the outer rim or on Euclid, so it's not very far in. Then feel free if you are looking for an S-class multi-tool. As said, just use the coordinates and go and grab your version, your one of it.
Product received. Product received.
So, did I actually take the nanites? Yeah, I did. Where is the little man gone? Is he gone out? So now he's standing there. It's sometimes good to just talk to them as well, because they are like on the space station. I call it a mini quest, but I don't know what else to call it, but sometimes it gives you something. Okay, he gave me a real mission. Damn, I actually didn't want to do that, but never mind. Now I kind of have to. Versus blueprints. I really don't want them, but these are good in the beginning of the game. Also sell components, and until you can make them yourself, these are actually the place to go to and buy if you need something. There's some useful ones in between. So I have this equipped. However, that was not one I used, so okay. This is going to take a little bit of time, but that one. That's my scanner one. So I'm going to just take all these and store them for now. Well, I'm going to take everything. Why on earth did I pick that up? That was kind of a mistake. But I'm going to take anything there is on the multi-tool that I can use on the other one. So as it's S-class, it has better slots and all that. So whatever is not there, it's going to be. So, and as I said, this is going to take a little bit of time. I just call it S-class because there is situations where I actually swap them around. So yeah. So there's no terrain manipulator here, so I put that on. That is most of the time a must. If you don't have that, survival is going to be very tough for you. That is already there, yeah. Certain things are going to be very much tweaked as we go. So I'll put that on there for now. I'm going to move these around eventually. A little bit more, but see, these are all B's, so I need some of them at least as S or X if I can get some really nice ones, but we need to see that first. So I have to change to the other one. Fighting one, because that's where I have all my fighting stuff, which is not only much at this point, but centralizing it on one actually makes it a little bit easier for me. Then I don't have to remember to swap and all that. That one can stay on, that one can stay on, that one is already on the other one, so this one can go over. So I have 2S mining beams. Let's see if any of them upgrades the other one. And these I have both on, so that looks actually fine. So of course I'm going to mainly use the the S-class, so I need to move these because I had some that one is fine. When I put this one on, it will, no, that's fine as well. Okay. Okay, that was kind of better than I expected. That one I already have. Okay. So potential, that damage potential 5,300. That is it's not looking too bad. That's fairly okay. The scanners I need to upgrade, but that comes a lot of down the line, and of course I need more slots. I already have one, so that's good. So it was a good place to make a stop. Absolutely fine. Now it's raining. Oh dear. So it's kind of good when it kind of fits with what you want to do, and then we need to look at the dig site, which was close by.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
So this is not overly great, but problem is I have a third mission as well, so temperature is not weirdly high. Oh, wait. Okay. How long can I stay alive in that? That's the question. The fair answer is I have no clue. I have to run around, scan and dig. Digging is fine, but the scanning is exposing me to the weather, so I think I have to sit it out. Even on normal, I would not always run out in storms like this. The problem is in survival that it is harsher towards you, and there's also sentinels everywhere, so you sometimes risk starting a fight in bad visibility, in bad environment, and you are not going to be happy with the outcome of that, because either you're forced to go mole mode and dig a hole and sit in that and wait it out, and that can take even longer than just wait for the storm to pass. On the other hand, what does it say? It says, it doesn't actually say anything, that's the weird part. That's the large. It actually don't say anything, so that's a little bit weird. Normally it would tell you you can survive for a certain amount of minutes, and that's not too bad when you know roughly how long you can be exposed to it. I'm just taking a stupid chance in this weather, but on the other hand, if you don't, you can sit and wait sometimes quite a long time. And that's not very funny either, so yeah. To be honest, it doesn't kill you, make you stronger, so and this is fully for my own pleasure, so I want to find that. I'll use the keys I have acquired, and what did I get? Hybrid plywood, which was not worth a lot. Oh, thank you. That is well, it is just as it is. So I need to go and steal some secrets. How much did it take of my shielding? Nothing. So I was actually right. I saw it didn't really do anything. Yeah, my health dropped, but the temperature didn't cause any. So where is that? Is that the actual place, or is it approximate? So when you talk to people on the planet, they sometimes sometimes give you kind of missions, and those missions is actually normally not bad. What is that? It's freaking paraphernalia. Okay. That I need for my shovel. So let's grab that now we're here. I am being sidetracked by a sidetrack by a sidetrack. I lost track of the sidetracks, but well, as someone said to me not long ago in my chat, that's what we love about the game. You never know where you end up, and it is very true. So sometimes you end up pursuing something which is not what you set out to get from the beginning. So how much did I actually get? 150. I actually think that was enough to fix it. Another thing is I need this. Oh, you don't poison me. So I should also actually try to scan things to see how was not overly great. Didn't come up with anything. Those are bloody 168. That is not overly great, but I don't know whether it is rare or what. 105. I need better scanners, but that we can get down the line. This point, it is not the most important thing. And I still do earn some money when I scan, so it's not like I don't get anything out of it. To be honest, I could 315, so that must be a rare. That is roughly what I got before I moved them around, so it is probably okay. So I need to have my main gun ready. Course, this is straight on, and just blow down the door, go in and steal whatever you can. Oh, he's going to stab me. So they are a little bit quicker on the trigger on survival. So I got what I came for, I believe. I'm still one life down, but that was from last time, so that was not caused here. I still haven't got. Oh shit! Something is shooting me. Damn.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
was very lucky. That was very lucky. That could have gone maybe not very bad, but it could have gone bad. Where is my ship? There. So now the storm is actually affecting my shielding, so this is a little bit different from the other one. Which is fine, I don't mind being put on the spot. That's absolutely fine. That one we put on our starship because that will be sold. So probably going back where I was. Can't see what I'm doing here. So I'm actually going out to space and then dive down. Two reasons for that. If it's too far away, then I can use the pulse drive, which is better. I can't because I'm not far enough out. But even going out and down again is actually saving some time. There's a storm, so I'm going to come blasting in. You can see that now. Good. Very good. So I hope he has some sort of reward for me. Storage augmentation for this ship is not a bad deal, so very, very good. Okay, I'm going to buy some more of this stuff, because that's a good way of earning money. And yeah, I heard someone shouting, sell something as well. Yeah, I should actually just check whether I have something to sell. I don't think I have, but you never know. These could change. So yeah, it is still a good point. As you see, there is no multi-tool at the moment because I took it, but it will reappear at some point. But I don't know how long that actually takes. So okay, we are off for heading in the original mission. think that should be the space station, but I'm not 100% sure. I hope it is. I'm not a big lover of doing missions on one planet, have to go to another for, and so on. That's a little bit too annoying. So it is a little bit better when you can do everything relatively close to each other. I know that's not going to be the case all the time. So this one to hand in. That is something also useful. And what came up was not, so I hope I talk to this guy Thursday, but yeah. So I'm actually not going to save up slots at the moment because at this point in the game it's actually important I get as much as I can, as quick as I can. So I'm going to stuff this on. Upgrade Starship, apply augmentation. I don't have a lot of slots up here, but I actually don't overly need much anymore up there for now. But down at the cargo part, that's where I really need them. Have I gotten this one? Yeah, I have. Of course I have. Then we go, because we have one for our multis tool as well. And this one I'm actually just going to stop on as I get. So, very good. Very, very good. That's an interesting fighter. B. Explorer B. Okay. Into the ship. I have to look a little bit to make sure everything is doing what it's supposed to do. Yes, one of the problems is that the stack size is quite different from normal, and that is one thing which I find a little bit frustrating, but yeah. That one I have no need of flying around with, so I put that directly on the radar. These two, I actually don't know if I can sell them. Let me check that out, because it is base slots, space modules, not space module, basic modules, so they might not be sellable. I actually can sell them. They don't give much, but at least they give something. So I could have double installed them, but removing the other one, dismantling that, and get the some there. There is no reason for going down that route. There's some frigates which are recruitable, so I'm going to take a look. I still need for my fleet. So this is a trade, and actually I have full on trade. There. They might all be trade, and that's unfortunately how it sometimes is. This is an industrial and a B. I'm not already keen of going for BAS because they upgrade as they go, but I'm going to buy it because I'm very low on industrial, so if I can get enough of them, happy days. So that's the same trade I already looked at. Where's the next one? I think that's the one I have already talked to. That one is also a trade, if I'm not mistaken from the shape and form. Yep. Well, you see, same number, but much cheaper. So if you really want to be careful with your money, shop around, look around. Don't just take because you can. I would not go down that route. So I'm actually moving away from them. Just need the anomaly because I'm not sure I actually took a slot there in this system. So the thing is, you can say buy a exosuit slot on all space stations once. So when you come to a new space station, if you haven't filled up your exosuit, go and buy a slot there. But you can also call the anomaly and you can get one there as well. So each system can provide you with 2 board slots, and it's something we've been discussing, whether you should just get them for free and all that, but I actually find it easier to make the money than to oh, I don't have any space up here. I find it easier to make the money than all the other things. On survival, this here probably will be a good idea at some point, making bases and start extracting, because first of all you can build supply depots and have it standing there until you need it. But it's down the line, so I'm still looking at different things here.
Item received. Item received.
The thing is, I built mostly in stone, so it does make sense just to fill that up. So I know I had milestones, so I'm going to visit this guy. That is useful when you still get milestones to go and visit him. He will give you 50 nanites for each milestone you make. This guy asks you to scan, well, one information about something you scanned or visited, and he can actually give quite a lot if you have been really exploring. So make sure you do that. I always say that even though I'm sitting playing on survival, feel free to ask questions if you're a new player and having issues or questions. I'm happy to try to help out. Another thing is that me playing survival is not actually so different from you as a new player. The things I'm struggling with might be very close to the things you are struggling with, even though that the level I'm playing at here might be more unforgiving, but that's actually not even certain. So if you encounter the same situations as I do, as a new player, new started save, you might be struggling even more than I do on survival. So feel free to ask. You don't have to be a follower to use the chat. I do appreciate that people follow, that will over time help me out, but that is not the primary thing. I rather want people to get some help if they are struggling. Not long ago someone asked me, how can you make so much money? That's actually not difficult. It is just using common sense most of the time, so yeah. I've got a slot, yeah. No, I don't want dim, I don't want dim. dim. Oh, let's see what that is. It's a C-class, so that is not very interesting. I don't know if I have enough to buy anything interesting. See, I am using that, but well, I actually have a B1, but I don't find that as important right now. There is an exotic. There is an exotic. It's actually like the one I have on my normal save. Except mine don't have a tail, I believe. So, you want 23.65 million for his ship. That's actually cheaper and exotic. And we are in the Euclid, so everyone can actually get here quite easy. There it is. Address is down left hand corner. And I will take show from the front as well. Quite interesting. I actually think it's dark blue rather than black. Black gold maybe? Black gold yellow. It's difficult to say, but we are in the Udubo system, and it is quite far out, so everyone should actually be able to come here and camp out for this one. So feel free, I'm not going to buy it myself. That would be a luxury I don't really want to spend money on right now. But down the line, I want S-class of all models of ships. So well, I have certain models in mind, and if I came across what I want, then I would probably have bought it. So they're selling the same I just bought, damn. So, not selling any of that. Yeah. That was not good. And I just decided to sit down. Actually, I didn't, but it tricked me a little bit. And the funny thing is, it's a 2-star system, so it follows my normal save. I find more in two stars than in 3 stars, but theoretically you should not do that. It should be the other way around, and that is very silly. Excuse me a moment, I need to open the window a little bit more. It's a little bit warm in here sometimes. So I'm trying to practice my language skills because sometimes you can get something good out of it. And other times, nothing. Hello, welcome to. How can I help you? Oh, thank you for subscribing. No, you're not subscribing, you're following. Jesus. I need to get my my language in proper remembering where I am. Subscribing is on YouTube. Where I also have a channel, by the way, but that's not important right now. Are you enjoying my struggles in survival mode? It's actually not going so bad, so it could have been much worse. I only had one really bad day, but did I take them both, or did I only take one of them? I took them both, okay. I'm very good at confusing myself today, so that is... No, I'm not really good. I'm okay. I would say that because really good. I have seen people who have been playing since day one, and some of them I envy their skill set. I try my best, and I think I'm okay, but I'm good at surviving. And that's an important thing in this game. But I mean, I'm happy to share out and give tips, tricks, hints if needed, but I'll never tell anyone how to play because I am by the my opinion is that it's your game. You play exactly like you want to, and no one should tell you differently. The game is called No Man's Sky. It's been around for quite a while. However, it was released in 2016, and the manufacturer, the company who released it, had promised a lot of things. And when they released it, half of them was not even in the game. So a lot of people that looked forward to it was very disappointed. So there was some kind of scandals. And I was one of those who actually read the complaints people had. So I actually waited a bit before I started playing, but my curiosity got me into the game anyway, because the concept of having I'm from Britain, UK. I'm originally Danish. I'm a immigrant in Britain, so to speak. But I've been living here for many years. Shalom. Yeah, welcome too. I am happy with viewers from everywhere on the globe, and I find it very, very great that a game like I'm sitting playing actually can attract people from other places as well. I find that is very, very nice. So I again will bid you welcome too, and feel free to ask about the game if you want. It is on Steam and it's on Xbox Game Pass, so it's actually quite easy to get to if you want to try it out. Xbox Game Pass is probably the better option if you have a subscription there, because then you can play it for free. It's part of the library they offer. Yes, it is. It's on PlayStation, Xbox, all versions so far I know. I don't know with the older ones, but on all the newer ones, PlayStation 4, 5, they are at least. On Xbox, Xbox One, SM, whatever they are called. It's on PC, it's on Apple, it's on, I think it's even on Switch, Nintendo. So it is on a long range on platforms. And you can play it in VR if you are into that. I don't have equipment for that at the moment, but I hope one day I can get and try it out, because I'm actually curious how that will work. So you can fight, you will sometimes have to fight. This is voluntarily I do this though. That was a mission I took, so I chose to hunt some pirates here. It's not so difficult. Well, I will say the difficult thing. Now I broke something again. The difficult thing is for most new players is actually the start survival, because you are chocked. The time in my country is 21:13. I'm an hour, I believe, ahead of you. or 2 maybe. Is quite stubborn. He's actually doing the same I am. Keep putting his shield on. My shield. I hope this. Oh shoot! There's one more. Come on! Good.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
You have damaged me. That's not good. He sometimes try to ram you, and it's not really something which is recommendable because you do more damage on yourself than on anyone else. Come on. Okay, so it's 2 hours. Okay, yeah, my bad. This was not only good. That one, hydraulic wiring. Come on, that one I can repair as it is good.
Technology repaired.
Hydraulic wiring, can I make any of them?
repaired. Component repaired.
Oh, luckily you can cheat a little bit and put a repair kit on. Okay, that was one of the missions. That was a little bit harsh. Yeah, I do know Israel is further over than most of Europe, so where did I need to go with the other mission? Oh, he needs fungal mold. That I need this planet. Oh wow. So how is Israel at the moment? Hot or very hot? You must suffer from the temperature like most of southern Europe has done. Is that copper? That's, oh god. This is a poisonous planet, so need to make sure
Technology recharge.
I'm a little bit protected. I can't be protected for long on this one.
Extreme hazard planet.
Yep.
Units received. Extreme hazard planet. Units received.
So
Units received.
one thing in this game is when you scan things, find out what they are, you actually earn coins, units, money. So it's always very important when you land on a new planet is actually to scan things so you earn some money. Problem here is there is some pesky sentinels, which is a type of machine-made guardians of on some of the planets, and on some of them they will attack you when they see you. On others they will only attack you if you take too many resources or kill things. So it's a little bit tricky sometimes. But I noticed he was just looking at me. That means as long as he's looking, then I'm not concerned. If he starts investigating me, then I would have to stop what I'm doing. Or fight him. The problem is, if you fight one, there will be more. And They come very fast and strong. So, I was looking for something. Jade piece, that was not what I was looking for. Fungal cluster. 661 units away. That's a far way to walk on a hostile planet, so I'll see if I can fly there. There. So this is a game. If you're smart enough, you will survive. If you do silly mistakes, well, you will die. That's just how it is. The game is not unforgiving, but of course it depends on the difficulty level you play on. Now he's investigating me, so I better not shoot anything. Yeah, welcome back. How is weather in Israel at the moment? Is it very hot? I mean, the whole Mediterranean has been suffering from very hot weather, so I would assume that you in Israel is suffering from the heat as well. I'm going to continue that. I have done my mission, so where do you want me to deliver it? Yeah, here we complain when it turns 25 degrees Celsius, then it's too warm. We were sitting one evening talking about that, and then someone came on from Italy and said, you know what, it's almost midnight here, and it's 38 degrees, and the other British guy and I were, well, very sorry for him, because we were complaining about 25 degrees here at night, and that's nothing compared. So So if anyone is wondering why is this planet and everything green, it's because it's a toxic planet and it's extreme, which means it's worse than bad. So it actually tells me I will be critical exposure in 25 seconds. So it's not an environment where you want to run too much around in. I don't know what we we have 16 degrees here, and it's 9:30, 21:29. So that's not really bad. Unfortunately, my computer and my light warms this room up immensely. So I think I have around 30 degrees in the room, but that's not too bad. And I'm looking forward to winter because that's going to be nice then. Don't shoot the trade.
Product received. Product received. Product received.
So anything I can or will sell? Nope. I should take a look at these. Oh. That one I have to put there. I stream from 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock UK time, so that would be until 3 o'clock your time. So I'm hanging around for quite a while. So I normally do around 5 hours, but sometimes I go a little bit over, and sometimes I'm a little bit tired and might stop a little bit before, but it's rarely much. So until roughly 1 o'clock UK time.
Extreme night toxicity detected.
Yeah, but my schedule is on my Twitch page. But in general, I stream from Sunday evening till Thursday evening. Friday and Saturday I'm not streaming, so that is my normal schedule from 8 to 1. And you are welcome any day and any time.
Extreme toxicity detected.
That is absolutely fine. And the thing is, now you have followed. If you put on notification, you will get an email when I go online. Roughly a year. And it took a little bit of time to find my feet, so to speak, but I actually love doing it. I like to interact with people. I like to help people who are playing which might be stuck with something or something they don't understand. And after a while I have taught people that things like stupid questions, yeah, that's the best. Then you can see when I go online if you want to see more. But I've taught people that there isn't such a thing as stupid questions, because if you're sitting playing a game and you're struggling with something, then it's not stupid to ask. And I help anyone who asks questions about the game. You might try questions about other things if you want, but there might be limitations on that. But sometimes we talk about a lot of different things in the chat, and it's not always just a game. We sometimes talk about food, movies, or, well, funny things. Pets, dogs, cats. We've been around a lot of things in that direction. Culture sometimes. My favorite food. Oh. I will say that is a very difficult thing, but I love to travel, so a lot of my food is experienced around the world, and I absolutely love Japanese food. Not necessarily sushi and things like that, but a lot of the street food and other types of actually cheap food. I love it, but again, if I'm in France, then there's a lot of good French food I absolutely love. As I'm Danish, there is a lot of things with bacon, because that is a very big thing in Denmark. So I would not discard that, but I just like good food. So and I live with my family, and we kind of experiment a lot to do food from all over the world and make it ourselves. Because that's one of the things which one thing is eating something abroad when you're traveling, but being able to recreate it yourself and get exactly the same taste out of it, that's a challenge. Oh, it sounds nice. I like things with chocolate. That is not something you can make me go away for. There's a lot of I like things like chocolate mousse. If it's made with kind of good chocolate. I do not like when it just turns sugary and have a hint of cocoa. I like chocolate, tasting of chocolate. I know a lot of people struggle with that because they find it too bitter, but that's the whole challenge in that, is actually to find the balance, so it's not bitter and it's not always too sweet. So, and if you can get that right, I'm there. Well, you know what? One meal I once ate in USA, that will always stand out because I got the biggest steak in my life, and I can't even remember how big it was, but it was humongous. Yeah, well, if you have to go to bed, then I will wish you a good night's sleep, and feel free to pop by tomorrow and chit chat with me or whoever is online. Most people come a little bit later, but yeah. But I would rather wish you a good night before you go, because otherwise it's. Why didn't he say good night? But that's absolutely fine. I need to find some guy. A missing person. That is normally not difficult, but the problem is they sent me out walking to find him. And it doesn't say whether it's on a trade station. Well, some people like just sitting watching, and some participate in the chat. It's not everyone who likes doing that. They just sit and they might be sitting playing while they have me in the background or something like that. So it's yeah, sorry, I was not doing that. I will bet you later there will be 2-3 more sitting, texting and writing, but it's a little bit early for them. Damn, this is not good. Oh, you know, some people are shy and just want to sit and watch. They use Twitch like a TV, which I do that myself sometimes. Sitting watching something and doing something else. Well, it's counted two ways, because if people stay long enough, they go into the average amount of viewers, and I've been up at 9, 10 a couple of times of them, but I have some streams I've had up to 40 something people coming in and out shortly, so, and I don't know how long they actually watch. So Twitch calculate both those who comes shortly, and then those who sit for longer time. I of course prefer people sitting longer time because that gives me a better average. And it's nicer to interact with people instead of some come very shortly, but that's how it is. I kind of take it as it is. So do you want me to help you repair it, or I would say it doesn't make any personal difference for me whether there is 1, 2, 3 or 500. Yeah, I do, because I feel I can help people a little bit game wise, and well, even though I'm a grumpy old man, then I've been playing computer games for more than 40 years, so I have kind of been around a long time, and I do know things sometimes. There's a lot of people who thinks you people only stream to earn money on it and all that kind of thing. I kind of don't really need go down that route, but it's I'm not even close to do that anyway. So no, I do it for my pleasure. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I played World of Warcraft for 18 years, so I have played many other games. I have played other games on streaming as well, but most of the people who comes to watch me is actually No Man's Sky players themselves, so it makes it a little bit easier because we have a common. No, thank you. Fortnite is not for me. That is. I'm too slow for that kind of games. You need to have quick reflexes with what you're doing. I'm not very good at that. I used to play Counter-Strike many years ago, but not very good at that either. And I would say one of the things is there's a lot of popular streamers who are sitting playing those kind of games. I don't really want to sit there as number 300 on the list. Minecraft is not really my game. That reminds me too much about Lego, to be honest. It's I'm amazed what some people have done in Minecraft. But it kind of reminds me of the old 8-bit games sometimes. It's a brilliant idea for those who like doing that kind of things, but building, creating, I mean, you can do that in this game as well. You can actually build bases. Yeah, I play on PC. I'm a little bit old-fashioned. I need my keyboard and my mouse. I am not very good with controllers. And my kids has very often taken advantage of that because they seem to have been born with a controller in their hand. I actually know for a fact that's not true, but still. I do rarely play things on Xbox, but yeah, well, I know several people doing that, and I haven't had a PlayStation for many years. Used to have a PS2. So that was many years ago. There's some very sketchy planets here. Bountiful. Why is it red? So what's your what's your favorite game? My kids like to play FIFA on the Xbox. I would say my kids has also played Fortnite. It's mainly my daughter who plays things like that. She's into really shooting games. and he's quite good at it. But she don't have as much time anymore to play. No. I think we go on to the next one. But it's a difficult thing because all people that, yeah, I sense that, and no, that's absolutely fine. If I was young, I would probably also play games like that. But one of the things you lose with age is your reaction, your ability to kind of react immediately. Oh, bless. Yeah, and then keep playing. If you can get yourself into a good, how can I say, good stance with your games and be really good at it, then people can earn money, good money on playing games. When I was younger, all people competed on was arcade machines at that time, and that was. What am I actually? Oh wait, yeah, I know what I'm doing. At that time, there was even World. Oh, ooh. Good evening, Bam. Yeah, I had a good weekend so far. It's been quite intriguing. I went to Sheffield yesterday to go to IKEA. But no, it's been good. Yeah, I like soccer as well. Favorite soccer player. Yeah, if you ever say that to me again, I will deny it. No, on to be honest, well, Alan Damri, I like Ronaldo as well. I think he's a great player. But he's getting old now, football-wise. Bam. To be honest, IKEA is the only place where we can get kind of Scandinavian furniture as we're used to, and we like to do it like that. So they very often, yeah, But 38 for a football player is a lot now, even nowadays. But he's stayed fit a long time. No doubt about that. I never get what I want. This game is sometimes in that direction.
Units received. Units received.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that. I'm just trying to be myself and be kind of nice to everyone, because I think there's too few people in the world who are like that anymore, because most people are just well, thinking of themselves, really. But as I said, you are always welcome to come by and chit chat with me. I'm here, and it goes for everyone. The only thing I take from say to people is they have to behave in chat and be nice, because otherwise I don't want to talk to them. And people being nice to each other. There are too many people playing online games which has forgotten how to behave in the company of other people. Yeah, that was not good. No, I didn't want to talk to you again. No, you're not my friend. Go away. Ugh. So, how's your game going, Bam? Yeah, I know. Kids can be very unforgiving sometimes, and they are not always the nicest of people.
Received.
Okay. It's not really helpful. But Damri, you should always be proud of who you are, no matter what others tell you. It's one of those things. I know it's not nice when you feel those kind of things, but. Always think about that one day you are. Yeah, don't do that. You followed me, that's absolutely fine. Don't put money into it. That's not necessary. I'm quite happy with people following. There's no need to chuck a lot of money into that. I have a YouTube channel, yeah. It is linked on my Twitch page, so you can find it that way too. But it's also called Valderon UK, so it's quite easy to find. And there you can see me play some other games, but you would probably find some of them a little bit boring because it is more in simulation type games. Thank you, Bam. Oh yeah, you were sitting on the internet already. That's free, so feel free to do that. That is absolutely fine, and there will be different types of videos coming up as well, and most of them with my commentary on either from streams or from things I record. So feel free, and you are very welcome. And I'm actually a little bit curious about something. I know I shouldn't sit on YouTube when I'm but it's some of the comments people put on some of the videos, they are actually, some is funny and some is a little bit heartwarming, and I'm actually quite amazed about some of those things. Someone, I think he's from Sweden, has just commented on one of my videos with emojis, which is something I'm not too used to. Yeah, thank you for that, Adam Damri. I'm very appreciative that people subscribe to me. That makes it worth actually doing something, so thank you. And as I said, you are welcome at any time, and you can sit and chat with me. That is fine as well. I have no problems with that. And if you're lucky, I might even play some gameplay sometimes. I'm very good at getting sidetracked. That is my curse in games. That's why a game like No Man's Sky is so good for me, because it doesn't matter if I go left or right. It doesn't matter. The worst thing that can happen is, yeah, okay, I get killed by something, but it is not. It's not a catastrophe. I'm not losing the whole thing if I die. Wow, in this I lose everything I have in my bags, but that's different. Whoa, that's a good question. I started playing it 6 years ago, but I had a break for a year and a half or something like that, and then I've been playing since. So I've been playing pretty much 3.5 years continuously. Oh yeah, it is. But you know what? The record for most hours I spent in a game is World of Warcraft. I have played so many hours, so it's ridiculous, and that was actually why I stopped playing it, because it was very often becoming a kind of a second job. You had to do it because you had to stay on top, you had to gear up, you had to be competitive, you had to run dungeons, raids, PvP, do everything, and to be honest, you spend a lot of time for a game. And it was not even funny. And I think it's very important when you're sitting, spending so much time, it have to be fun. And that's why there's certain online games I play very little, because I don't find it funny someone sit and scorch other players for being everything from well, no, I'm not even going to say those kind of things, because it doesn't belong in video games, or anywhere else for that matter. People should behave like civilized beings. They should not sit and yeah, and well, it happened to all of them. I mean, to all of us. I've been called things online as well, and I tell them to close their mouth and not talk to me. But it happens to all of us. But it doesn't belong. It should not happen. If we are playing against each other, we should do it in a sporting manner and regard it as being that. If we are playing together, if I feel you're not playing well enough, then I can offer you some guidelines, some help, even some education is a possibility. But I should never tell you that you are stupid or something else. I don't do that on stream. There is a couple of reasons for that. This game, like many other games, has stream snipers, which so as soon as if I go multiplayer, I can be sure that someone will try to find me and kill me. And well, at least try to. It's not certain they would be able to do it, but that would ruin a lot of experience for anyone. So I don't do that, but I am considering at some point, maybe one day a week or something, play with people in my community. I'm not quite sure how that will work out, but I'm considering it. No, it's not the people you play with. That's not the problem. The problem is all those tossers out there which think, oh, it's funny to ruin the experience for other people. But as soon as I enable multiplayer, then everyone can see me in the world, so to speak. And there is quite a number of people playing No Man's Sky. They are, well, the numbers is actually quite high. That's the problem with people like that. They ruin it for everyone else, and that is such a shame, because it could be such a great thing that people could actually do things together
Product received.
without any issues. But I might find a solution down the line somehow. Yeah. And again, if I can convince anyone to behave and be nice online, then it's a win scenario. Thing is, oh dear, if we play games together, we should be friendly to each other, even if we play against each other. We all want to have some fun with what we do.
Units received.
No, I don't. But I only ban people if they start being nasty in one way or another. As long as people is nice, and I don't mind people making fun with me, that's absolutely fine. I guess I could ban him for spreading rumors that I, as a Dane, would go to IKEA, but no, he very often has something he is sitting investigating, and if he is following a lot of things on the internet, then he might be a little bit distracted. He's actually a very nice guy, so that's I would not ban him. I would say I don't have any moderator on today, I think. You see, I don't even know that because I can't see if she's on. No, I don't have her on, so I normally only have someone to sit and moderate if there's many people. Don't ever feel bad. If you have to go to bed, you have to go to bed. Otherwise you get in trouble with your parents, and that's not a good thing. they are the people who love you and will always be there for you. So don't feel bad. You can come back any day and say hi and chit chat with me when I'm on. You are very welcome. There's no one here which will be bad with you or anything, and you should not feel bad. Bye. Sleep well and have a great day tomorrow. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow then. Take care, right? I am... What am I? I'm still trying to do missions, but they've started going this like the normal game that don't get what I want. Guess that's okay.